All right, here's the assignment. It is a pretty bad blizzard out here, and I'm here at the terminal, and my company's on shutdown. I'll be right back in just a second. I got to do a pretty serious inspection, but I'm going to do it really quick. All right. All right. Let this heat up a little bit too. It is currently 29 degrees, and as you've seen at the beginning of this video, the weather is absolutely horrendous. It's super snowy. It's super icy out there. So the weather is absolutely atrocious, and I'm recording right now. Let me see. All right, unfortunately, I can't find my tripod. So this is only a 30-minute. It's only a 30-minute trip, but this is one of the most dangerous trips I've taken in months. and it's very icy out there. So faith in God, but God is good to me. God is good to me. The roads are not clear. Here at the terminal, we've had a couple guys trying to drive and clear the snow up, but they have been getting stuck and bogged down. The good thing about these trucks are they're very powerful. But, one, you can't see the roads. You can't see the lines of the roads. So thankfully I've been here already, so I can do some, oh man. It's hard to see. It is hard to see, boy. And the snow is not letting up. It's hard to see where streets are,
turn right on
where the streets end, where the streets begin. The thing to really be thankful about here, though, is that there's very little traffic out here. So this car sees me coming, he's stopping, thankfully. He's gonna let me go by. Smart man, kinda, sorta.
Turn right on Georgesville Road.
It is slushy out here. I'll show y'all that real quick. All that black snow, black ice, that is the worst. But here's the thing. People gotta go to work.
1 mile ahead, take ramp to I-270 East Outer Belt.
Slipping and sliding, sledding and schnedding. Slipping and sliding. Hopefully that'll stay put right there. "24 minutes away," which isn't true. Let me put on some easy music. Help me concentrate and focus. I got a trip. There we go. So I'm gonna just talk a little shit right now. So I'm leaving the terminal, and there's a shutdown for all of Ohio. However, there are a few exceptions, and there are a few drivers with our company. We got a pretty big company, and there are a few drivers with our company that are still driving in this shit. My black ass is one of them, and the black ass dude that was parked right next to me, he rolled out too. A lot of us black men in the trucking industry, I've been doing this over 23 years, going on 24 years. And a lot of us brothers, we do the jobs that the white boys don't want to do. Like they say the Mexicans do the jobs that black men won't do. No, that's bullshit. There's no job on the planet Earth that black men don't do. Rain, sleet, snow, shine, we did it all, man. People talk about how the Chinese suffered building the railroads. Who was building the railroads before the Chinese? That's right, Grandpappy and Grandpappy. Grandpappy, my paternal grandpappy, my maternal great grandpappy. We did it all, we do it all. And we do it, and we figure out a way to enjoy ourselves while we're doing it. And it's bad out here. The blizzard's bad, man.
Take ramp I-270 East Outer Belt.
But somebody's got to do it. And we get such bad press on the military, on the media. I'm getting on the highway now. And like I say, all that black, slushy, slimy, slippery stuff. Now, we'll give my company credit. And don't trip off the truck. It's January 6th. So, and we got to watch out for hydroplaning. And we just driving in the middle of the road.
Take exit 49 and then turn right on Alum Creek Drive.
So I got 10 miles of this. How many of those red pill alphas, always on the internet talking shit, could hang with me at work? That's my challenge to you red pill alphas. Come work 48 hours with a guy like me. With one of these so-called grown-up Pookie and Ray Rays, one of us guys that grew up in the hood, probably spent our younger years, instead of going to college, we went to prison. There's countless brothers like me in this country. And we don't get appreciated. We go from coast to coast in the country. People who don't work nearly hard as us look at us crazy when we walk in the truck stop or walk through in the grocery store. Look at us like we want to snatch their little stinking, ugly children. Somebody slid off on the road right there. Why would I want your stinky, smelly, stinky little ugly children? My children are beautiful. Whoa, 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 whoa. You mother... Okay, so you didn't notice that, but it was a car who figured out that he's in too deep for his head. So to avoid hitting him, I had to get over. Thankfully, it was nobody on the side of me, but he's on the side of the road, but he's not over far enough. If I wouldn't have gotten into this other lane, I would have hit him or scraped him. And when I went to hit my brakes, I was slipping and sliding all over the place, and I had to maintain and control my truck to not lose control. Risking my life for you people. Oh shit, I'm running my dash cam up front, so it recorded all of that. Black man just drove by me. Now, there's plenty of white people out here. There's plenty of hard-working Americans of every cloth and color. I was just saying what I was saying. Also, thank God that I bought scarves. Found this scarf at the dollar store. Dollar Tree. Paid $1.25 for this. And I bought another one. And see, that's what wisdom is. Those red pill types and those alpha dudes, they would try to say that I was feminine for wearing a scarf. Don't let these dudes talk that stuff to you and make you be unsafe or dangerous or do something stupid because they're all going to laugh at you. That's what those idiots do. Just because I'm reading the book of Proverbs. Please like, share, subscribe, and join me on my journey as I read 31 chapters of Proverbs on my YouTube channel this month. Proverbs has 31 chapters, and that's a chapter for every day of the month. There's no month that doesn't have there's no month with more than 31 days. So you read a chapter of Proverbs every day. Yeah, he got down, he slowed down. The guy was in front of me, he flew by me, but now he's driving more slowly. I'm driving pretty slowly. The speed limit is 65. I'm currently driving 55.
.5 miles ahead, take exit 49 and then turn right on Alum Creek Drive.
Turn down this heat a little bit. Warm up my feet. I usually like to keep my truck about 74. This morning I had to heat it up much more to get the ice off the windows and the glass. And thank God we live in 2024. These days, these trucks got heaters on the mirrors. A lot of you young men, man, y'all need to chill. You think life is hard. You think you've had it bad. No matter how bad you think you had it, remember, your parents most likely had it way worse than you can imagine. You just haven't had a chance to sit down and talk to them and figure out just how bad life was 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. I've been driving trucks close to a quarter of a century now, so I know how bad the equipment was. I know what it's like driving in the worst weather. This is nothing. As you see, look at how chill I'm driving in this weather. Yeah, I blew my horn at somebody who was in my way, made me slam on my brakes, and not slam on my brakes. Look, I can't tell you how to drive. You don't want to really give people too firm instructions on driving, because if and when they have an accident, they'll be like, you said don't slam on the brakes. Well, in that situation, you slam on the brakes, you idiot. In this situation, you more than likely will not want to slam on the brakes. If you slam on the brakes, it's a good chance of fishtailing, where the truck, is flopping around. It's a good chance of jackknifing, when you lose traction and you start going sideways and your truck folds up like a knife. And if you have a hard time stopping, the people behind you are going to have a hard time stopping. No matter what, you always want to be in control of the truck. You always want to be facing forward. Sometimes things happen and you're not facing forward, But the number one rule in truck driving, in my opinion, there's so many number one rules. Number one rule, don't hit shit. Rule 2, don't let shit hit you. Rule number 3, don't hit shit. But one of the most important rules is never panic. You always want to think. Panicking, sometimes panicking can bail you out of certain situations. I got to keep it hotter. Man, it's going to be uncomfortably hot. But the ice is starting to clump up on the windshield. So, can't let that happen. So it's just too cold outside. According to the thermostat, it's 27 degrees. But it might actually be colder than that. Hey Siri, what's the current temperature in Columbus, Ohio?
In Columbus, Ohio, it's 24 degrees.
24. So like I say, the thermometer on my dashboard says 27, but I had a feeling it was colder than that. Some nice hot coffee in that cup. Some nice cold water in this one. "12 minutes away." Somebody slid off on the side of the road right there. Like I say, my other dash cam is like, share, subscribe. I'm running a 360 camera. And if I get enough people, I don't even have 100 subscribers. So don't expect me to upload a lot of this stuff that I see and experience. I can't get monetization. I think you need like 10,000 subscribers to get monetized. And obviously, this is how I earn money. I risk my life delivering you consumers shit. Stupid shit. It's funny, I'm delivering recliners right now. Some shit that I will not own no time soon. I live in vehicles, man. And even if I did, I'm at an age, I'm 46, I'll be 47 soon. I have no plans of slowing down anytime.
2 miles ahead,
I'm a
take
worker.
exit 49 and then turn right
again,
on Lump Creek Drive.
The racists of the world, the red pillars of the world, they'd be quick to call a dude like me Pookie or Ray Ray. But I've been earning my keep since I was young. I grew up in poverty in Chicago. I never met my biological father. My mom did remarry young, so I had a stepfather from like the age of 2 to 5. But they broke up, and it became a struggle once again. And I was always a helpful young man. I helped my mother. I worked hard helping my mother. So, but it's funny and it's fair. Life is hard, but it's fair. A man told me that once in prison. Life is hard, but it's fair. When you grow up in poverty and you have a lot of struggle, you might look at the world and say it's unfair. They have life so easy. They have everything they want. But then that struggle is what gives you resilience and what gives you strength. Right now, the weather outside is horrible. It's frightful. But it's nothing for me. I grew up in Chicago, man. In the 80s. I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s and the 90s.
Take exit 49 and then turn right on Lump Creek
If I could survive my childhood, what the fuck are you people gonna throw at me? With God on my side, and I continue to love God through all the misery and pain and murder and poverty and prison time and so many dead family members. My aunt got murdered on Christmas Day, 1983, Chicago, Illinois. Carmelita Hamilton Chisholm. Raped and murdered on Christmas Day, 1983. And the rest of the world celebrated. Fox News didn't exist, but they wouldn't give a fuck about a young black woman on the south side of Chicago. ABC News didn't report it. CBS News didn't report it. NBC News didn't report it. She was beautiful. She was a female. She was young.
Warning. Approaching a high-risk rollover area. Please proceed with caution.
And I gotta turn down my
3 miles ahead.
I gotta
take
turn off
exit
my Jake
49,
brake.
Then turn right on Alum Creek
And I gotta
Drive.
make a very sharp right turn right here. So I'm slowing down a lot, putting on my turn signal early. I just put on my Jake brakes. And I
Take
want to
exit
be,
49 and then turn
everybody's
right on
taking
Alum
this
Creek
exit.
Drive.
So many people in front of me are taking this exit. Where I'm doing this delivery, there's a Walmart distribution center, and I'm right behind the Walmart truck. And I'm giving everybody space and distance. If somebody messes up here, it won't be me. They're all on top of each other. Look at how much space I got. When I was an instructor, I used to always teach people about driving in the bubble. Driving in the bubble. I don't care if people behind me honk. I don't care if people get mad. I don't care if people give me the middle finger. It's better to show up late than dead. And this move I'm taking is very tricky, so I'm going very slow.
Greetings for the new year. My name is Paul Potter. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy New Year to you. And here's an extra job today and tomorrow. We'll turn next to music from Johann Sebastian.
Turn right on Alum Creek Drive.
From our series of performance theater in New York City, you have the 6 chapters of the Amsterdam Concertgebouw Orchestra.
1.9 miles ahead. Turn left on Roar Road.
Boy, it is slushy outside, man. These roads are nasty. And my GPS is tripping. It just said turn right. I'm finna turn left. It does that. It confuses this right and this left a lot. Verbally, it'll say something and the map is showing something completely different. But we're all driving pretty slow. We're all driving about 10 miles under the speed limit. Wisdom. Get it. Like I say, like, share, subscribe. Watch my when I get here to the shipper, I have a feeling they shouldn't take too long. I don't have a lot of weight back there. Another reason I'm driving slow. As a big trucker, 18-wheeler, when it's snowy, when it's windy, and you have a light load, you have to be careful because the load doesn't bite down. So the trailer could, like, flop around. And I might pass one of these trucks. It's very dangerous to pass a truck on
1 mile
the
ahead.
right-hand
Left
side,
on
as we
Roar
know.
Road.
Man, it's so bad and snowy and slushy. These street signs are like covered with slush and sleet.
A new message has been received from dispatch. Professional driver message at 10 o'clock a.m. C Street 1.6.25. Fleet-wide, good morning professional drivers. The truckload service lane will be transitioning to Innovative as our transportation management system TMS beginning in January.
Anyway.